What does managing workload in the workplace mean? Does it mean I can give some of my work away?
Workload management is one of those factors that's often misunderstood. It doesn't actually mean doing less work. It means doing work efficiently and with the least amount of stress. Working hard, really being engaged and energized in your work shows that there's really good workload management. So this is about asking, how do we help people do their best work?
Does it also mean prioritizing my list of things that I have to do and actually doing some time management when I think about how long it's going to take me?
Well, you know, those two things are important. We're a brain-based economy now, and when you really have to be able to think creatively about complex ideas, it's more important that we maintain our mental energy throughout the whole day rather than just managing our time. But as you mentioned, prioritization and time management can also be critical.
It seems that energy is the focus for a lot of people these days. They feel overwhelmed. They don't have a lot of energy. Do you have any practical ideas on how to manage this?
Well, to start with, looking at what your employees are doing and understanding how they're spending their time and energy can be important. Getting on the same page about what needs to be done is an important way to save energy by reducing unnecessary tasks.
Knowing what a priority is and having a shared understanding can reduce a lot of stress around workload, as well as stopping people from wasting time on things that aren't needed. Is that what's important here?
Absolutely. As someone who has managed people, I can tell you that I've often been totally unaware of the extent of work that someone's doing until I question them on why a certain task hasn't been done. And then I'm really shocked because I didn't know how much they actually had been doing. I've started to use the term energy management instead of time management. I've actually worked with organizations where we found that people were spending a lot of time and energy completing tasks that nobody was actually looking at, reports that nobody was reading. But because these activities had been part of the job description before or been a task assigned, nobody followed up on whether or not it was still important.
So while we're taking care to manage our energy and our workload, what happens to productivity?
In a psychologically safe and healthy workplace with solid workload management, productivity goes up. What you have is a supportive environment that maximizes people's desire to be there and their desire to do good work. Workload management is about understanding the extent of work that your employees are doing, helping them prioritize, being clear about things that shouldn't be taking up their time or energy, and what it is you don't want them to focus on, and making sure that energy levels are maximized by reducing or resolving conflict, understanding the stressors, and either eliminating them or mitigating them by having clarity and a shared understanding of priorities.
So this means we're going to give our employees a sense of personal accomplishment, and we're also going to hopefully send them home at the end of the day with some energy for the rest of their life.
Yes, that's the goal and the point of workload management, to allow people to do their best work and with their best energy.